Tammy Dierking, a grand jury indicts a Clermont County man this afternoon on charges that he raped a disabled elderly nursing home patient 19 years ago. Local 12's newest reporter, David Winter, broke this story for us on Tuesday. He joins us live now from Lebanon with new information on the case. David, good evening.
Good evening. Michael William Schneider is 55 years old, but we have learned so much more about him and this case today. Schneider is charged with raping a woman we have now learned twice he was supposed to have been helping. Now, Schneider was a nurse's aide from 2000 to 2001 at Cedar Village Retirement Community in Mason. It was in July of 2000 that he is accused of raping one of his patients, an elderly disabled woman, and we have now learned that she was also nonverbal, and she was 86 years old at the time. She has since time passed away. Now, he was arrested 19 years later, just last week, where he lived in Union Township. Now, what makes this case even worse, if that's possible, is why, after getting the evidence, the prosecutor wanted to move as quickly as possible.
We were very cognizant of that fact and wanted to move as quickly as possible to try to get this case before the grand jury.
Last question. Do you think that there are more victims out there?
We are concerned that there are multiple victims out there, yes.
We're told that Schneider was still working in the healthcare industry helping elderly people. That is why the prosecutor wanted to move so quickly on this, because he wanted to try and make sure that there weren't more victims, even though he thinks in the last 19 years there certainly may well have been. Now, the big question remains, how did the prosecutor come across this evidence 19 years later? And what evidence do they have? And how and when did they come across it? Well, we'll certainly be digging and find out that information when we can. Reporting live from the courthouse in Warren County, this is David Winter, Local 12. Back to you.
Such a disturbing story there, David. Thank you so much for that live report this evening. Schneider's next court appearance will likely be on Wednesday for his arraignment, when he will enter a plea. Until then, though, he remains in the Warren County Jail on a $100,000 bond.